Welcome to Ypsilanti, and just a few miles away from the big house, where this house is home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and we are anticipating a great turnout and a sensational game in this one. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Florida State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
At the 45 on his way. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown pass.
The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Eastern Michigan going fast. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut...
And he makes the catch inside the 15.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Noles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wide out in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. They keep attacking through the air. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida State 14. Eastern
and no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Handoff to the lone back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Eastern Michigan going fast. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Brown has it. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. It doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Quick strike complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Oh, he makes the catch. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. New set of downs after that completion. Going to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. And the quarterback is snowed under. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Glenn. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Yeah, he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch on the left. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Here's first and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Barges ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Seminoles. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
That makes the score Florida State 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have.
He's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Glenn. He'll take a deep shot here. And that ball is picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. The Seminoles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
21, Eastern Michigan, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Eastern Michigan going fast. takes it from the gun on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now.
Yeah, and you see some quarterbacks who hesitate to throw the ball over the middle. I love it when you attack the whole field. And the middle of the field and being able to throw over linebackers and between safeties is a big skill. But show that defense. You will attack everywhere.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And here they come, almost all the way back.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Unloads to the right. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. He wants to go deep. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll leave it with him. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score Florida State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Eastern Michigan going fast. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Grab near the marker. It's Collins. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's
intercepted. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, no. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Florida State, 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn.
He lobs one high down the left side. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. First down for this offense. To throw, it's Glenn. Gonna let it fly. Snags it on the right. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown Seminoles. And the stomping has commenced. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Makes the grab on the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here.
Eastern Michigan, 14.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. They'll run the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Lofts one high and deep. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Personal foul.
He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll try to get outside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Eastern Michigan has moved into the red zone. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, nice pitch, Nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fall.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
On third down, going up top. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking for his man. Fires the pass. Intercepted. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle. It's John. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Coming after it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Shoots it to the left. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now on first down from the 28. He's looking to throw it. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Went up top on second down. That leaves them needing a yard here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Comes out throwing on first down. Avoids pressure. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Now second and 10. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt.